Here we go.
During a marathon season of over 60 matches, filled with sheer guts and hard work, skill and organisation, Neil Warnock took Sheffield United to the semi-finals of both the Worthington Cup, the FA Cup, third place in the league, and the brink of promotion in the playoff final. In the aftermath of defeat at the Millennium Stadium, it may be hard to see past the disappointment, but Warnock, his players, and their fans have much to be proud of.
I won't ever forget this season, you know. It's going to take some beating, really. I mean, next season is going to be very difficult for me, you know, to actually... I don't know how you outdo this unless you go straight up automatically, so... but we'll give it a good shot.
A dogged league campaign demonstrated the Blades' immense staying power, comebacks that earned United a never-say-die reputation, and the scalps of several Premiership sides, including the double victory over Leeds. We've captured all the highlights from the first goal to the last, and Neil Warnock's own verdict on the triple assault.
Boom, 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 boom. I'm on. He's on. Steve, what am I doing? What the bloody hell's going on here? Hey? What the bloody hell am I doing? I just want to land and kill everyone. That's all I want to do, is kill everyone. Right, fuck everyone, fuck a hater, fuck a big bitch. And straight into boot camp for some beef. Into Bravo, sorry, for some beef. Gone late, but you know what, I don't fucking care. It's time to take some scalps, boys. It's time to take some scalps. Can I get a whoa? Can I get a wee? One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. At least 9 in the local vicinity. Wow. Like, the gun just lags more than it does anything. It's unplayable when I aim down sight and shoot. Because I get a recoil, but I get lag. It's just impossible. $56 damage. Alright, let's give it another go. Ba-da-ba-da-ba. Ba-da-ba-da-ba. Ba-da-ba-da-ba-wee. Ba-ba-ba-da-boom. Fuck yeah, I'm doing a straight drop. Hopple. I reckon it's these little houses just do it. I reckon there will be people here. There always is people that do early drops, but I feel like there's an opportunity here. Bag of people going there. I'm dead. I've got to press free out. As of yet, no AR to put it on. Interesting. The setup is too good so far, so I'm not sure how I feel. Like, have I just got my have I got my fucking sensitivity way too high? Like what? 14.2. Like, why is that up there? No wonder I can't have a fucking barn door. Alright, let me apply that. And how do I have it on? Like, what is that? What does that mean? I don't even know what that means. Aim acceleration. They're just the aim acceleration. Lower aim acceleration values will make reaching maximum camera turn speed to on. Well, just disable it then, surely. Like, why was that ever on? Why on earth would I want that? To be on, vertical sensitivity multiplier. I don't know what that should be on. General sensitivity. Don't know. Oh, good. I've probably not applied that for them. Just kick me out of the game. I'm gonna have a look into all this shit.
talk about the basic differences in the default controller schemes. I'm going to tell you about the controller that I use. I'm going to show you
Right, but if it's like
exactly, and then I'll also show you my gameplay settings, and then finally my custom key bindings that allow me to do some really cool stuff like hold to crouch, tap to reload, and take meds extra fast. If you have any questions about this video, then drop a comment down below.
Like the way the game looks on this guy's, this can't be a PS4.
Beer guys, and feel free to ask me there. So the default settings options that you get in PUBG are Type A, Type B, and Type C. You can see I use a custom one, but we'll come on to that a little bit later. And the main difference is that on Type A, you will tap to go into ADS to aim down your sights. In Type B, you'll hold down left trigger and you'll hold to ADS, which a lot of you are probably more familiar with if you play Call of Duty or Battlefield or something like that. And then Type C is more of a claw grip kind of style. If you play claw grip, then you might prefer that. You can then customize those settings much further by going into the controller settings tab here and setting up custom bindings. You can see these are the default ones, Type A, Type B, and Type C, and it tells you everything they do under all of these different tabs. I've got my custom bindings here, but we're going to go over those a little bit later on in the video.
Alright, fuck that, I'm hitting the customs. Apply. I'm just going to take vibration off. I feel like that's already a problem. Let's just... Movement, right. Adjust sensitivity to character movement. Run further. I mean, presumably you want that really high though.
I had an elite that was stick drifting really badly, so I got a new controller. All I really wanted was a controller that had paddles on it. I didn't want to spend a crazy amount of money on an Elite 2 or a Scuff, and the Fusion Pro 2 looked like a pretty decent option. It's on it and you've got the budget for that. Any of those controllers are going to be great. You can do just fine on a default, but if you want paddles to give you a bit more flexibility, then one of these controllers is going to help you. I'll put links down in the description below controller settings in just a minute. First, get to see. I'm going to run through these quickly just so you can look at them and then you can go away if that's all you wanted to see. And then I'm going to talk through these in a bit more detail.
Alright. 30. Do you know what I mean? He's got this on 80. 70. 10. He's got that on 18. General sensitivity is on 18. Cool. Driver 10.
I got in the habit.
Alright, he's got aim acceleration on. He's got it on 6. Like, obviously it's all personal preference, but this guy's obviously just a fucking sweaty kid. Over the shoulder 10. Inventory cursor. There's not really a cursor on this, is it? Because
tweaking them quite a lot over the last couple of years.
right, supply them for now.
Kind of set or switch that if you see the you give it. If you find you're getting stick drift in game, you've got these down low and then your camera is just drifting around. So those are my sensitivity.
Alright, gameplay.
Settings. I'm just going to show you my gameplay settings so you can see if there's anything there of interest to you, and then we'll go on to custom controller setup. So in the gameplay settings there's a lot of interesting stuff. You can set up colorblind mode if you want to change the color of blood or the red zone, the play zone, stuff like that. A lot of people do that. I've got mine on default, but you'll find a lot of players have that changed. You can set your crosshair color. I've got mine on red, and then if you go down you can change how loot looks, whether it has the glow or the pulse. I've got it on glow. You can then customize all your reticles, so your red dot, you can change the shape of it, you can change the color of it. You can do the same for the hollow, you can do the same for a bunch of other sites. It's quite a useful little menu for tweaking those to get things looking how you want. Also, you can change the brightness of some of them, the red dot, the hollow, and a few of the others down here. You'll also find default firing mode for various guns here. I think for new players they're meant to default to full auto now, but if you're not on full auto when you pick up a gun, then you can change that here. So you pick up an AR and it can be on full auto or burst or single fire, whatever you like. You can also change the TPP aim camera position, so this is basically where this is going to reset to every time you...
Right, default full auto. Full auto. Reset to... probably reset to latest aim. Latest peak. Fuck it. Auto reload enabled. enable, disable. I mean that just never seems to work anyway. Auto equip attachments, yeah. Auto equip scopes. Sight only. Hide helmet. See radio message. Don't know what that is. Continuous. On. Additional action queuing. Don't know what that means. Camera speed. This is sort of irrelevant. Bullet tracer. Irrelevant.
Aim very useful to that new guy skin. Keep taking them until I tell it to stop or I get to max health. And then you can also enable action queuing. This is a new thing. I've turned it on. It's disabled by default. You probably want to turn it on. I've not really noticed much different with it, to be honest, but a lot of people are asking for it, so it is there if you want to have a look at it. Below that, it's just a load of stuff for observer mode. If you're playing custom games, hosting one, you can fly around as observer and that affects that, but we won't be covering that. Play much FPP, and I'm on frame rate priority mode. You get this option, I think, if you play on the Series X and the PS5. I guess I don't think you get it on some of the older consoles, but on the Series X you get the option to change both of these. I have it on frame rate, and that works really nicely for me. So lastly, we're just going to really quickly look at my custom controller settings. So if you go into this menu here, you can basically do reset bindings with X, and it will give you the option to set up your controller based on one of the default presets, type B, type A, type C. Mine are based off type B, and I don't make many changes to them, but what I have changed is this one here. So you can see I've got, this is hold to crouch. You select these options, you select the thing you want to bind to it. So I could make that ADS, or I could make it whatever. But you can see I've got it as hold to crouch, and then on B, I've just got this as tap to prone. And then what I do is...
Right, so how do I just... Where's hold to ADS? I might actually have that as ADS then. Alright. Sprint, double tap. Again, I reckon that's... So then I can't have that as reload and... Ah, okay, reload... Double tap to interact, reload, hold. Like I kind of want that, but the other way around. I want interact. No, I don't. I want them both to just be tap. I don't want to have to fucking. I'll just keep it as that for now, I guess. Radio. Right, aim. Oh, L1 is the cook grenade. Didn't know that. Vehicle. I'd rather that be handbrake. Right, zoom in, zoom out. R1, cursor speed. Dreamwaves increasing the speed of that. Shit. No. ADS. I don't know if that should be ADS. Aim. Aim ADS. I think it's that one. Right. I haven't. Right. Fucking hell. Right. Well, we'll just see what happens, innit? This is just a bit of a test game now. Right, I mean, I'm obviously going to go Ireland. Like, that does feel really quick. I don't know if that's the one. I don't know if that's the one at all. I don't even... What would it be? Which one is it? Oh, do you know what? We're just fucking seeing it. Bring all these down. General sensitivity. Oh, 18. That's way nicer. Yeah. Alright guys, we're on 29 subs and I'm trying to get to 30 by the end of this year. So if you guys can just like, comment, subscribe. I'm trying to get just one more sub. That'd be great, thanks. Thanks a lot, thanks. Right, straight in, let's just fucking have it. Whatever happens, happens. We're on new settings here. Could be unbelievable, could be terrible, but either way, we're going for it. If it's a flying machine, it's going off. I'll unsub and resub, dank. All unsubs and resubs welcome and appreciated. Yes, there's a flying machine, right? It's kicking off. Nobody seems to be here either. Interesting. Which will give us an opportunity just to piss about with the... Oh dear, I've got that on hold already. That's a mistake. What the fucking hell was it? Can't it just be tap for both? Interact, hold to reload, it's gotta be that, isn't it? Fuck it. Oh, I've just fucked it again. Alright, interact, hold, reload. So now... Field of view feels really weird, but... It's because I'm so used to having it really spread out. Alright. Yeah, it feels weird. It's a good little start. Thought I just heard someone then. Maybe not. Some unbelievable start. Well, you can't ask for much more than what I've already got. Jesus Christ, everything is in here. Oh, that's the sort of start you want. Got a bit of a mooch. Suppose we'll only know when we come into contact with someone. Keep the 9mm. Fuck yeah, good shot. Up, I can't, what's get out my gun now? Should be up on the D-pad but isn't doing anything. What have I done? I mean, let me just... Is it on controller settings? Right, up is gonna be third weapon. Where is it? Would it be equip? Equip third. It's just not on here. Use consumable. Equip switch secondary. So it's not secondary. Or is it regarded as a secondary? So that's swap. Yeah. It feels like I'm moving really slow. It doesn't feel right. I don't know if it's because it's the... Like when I turn, I always turn too suddenly. If that makes sense. But... I could be tempted to take that. Yeah, I keep the M16. I mean, there is just everything on this island at the minute. Hoping there's a boat. Basically, all I need is 2 fucking silencers. Yeah, I feel like the turning sensitivity is a bit weird, but yeah, it might just be a game issue. Crosshair's back to being red, which feels weird again, but probably make more sense in the long run. That feels really slow. Wow, we've got a suppressor. I mean, I've literally, this is like the dream setup, and I've been in like 4 buildings. Another 8 times, like. Oh shit, there's a fly machine. Did I pick up the fuel? Yes. Yes, I did. I was thinking that was about, but fuck it now. And you're not wrong, Steve, I can shoot from it as well. Drink item interruption. Alright, I don't really know where I'm going, but I can't seem to pull my gun out. Suppose I could always do that. It is a glider, to be fair, so it does just glide. That could be the tactic. I mean, this thing's good, obviously, but it's also pretty pointless. It's actually just ridiculous how big this map is. Well, that is pretty dank, I can just do that. So that's a new pretty OP tactic, just like if you just want to glide. Obviously if you're getting shot at, it's pretty cute. But just got to find the right glide slope and just fucking hit it raw. It just doesn't really feel like I'm going to find much. Well, you can just go pretty much vertically down. Just gonna try and land on that. Ooh, got whatever's in that crate. How about that for a fucking... Fuck. I'm fucked. Yeah, I'm fucked. Please go. I'm dead. There it is. Yeah, this game is just fucking boring to be fair. I kind of just fallen out of love with it. Right, I can't be arsed streaming anymore. See you later.